Hi, I'm excited about doing a project with you guys about the things that float or the things that sink and they go down to the bottom of the water. I'm going to put my glasses on so I can see better. And here we go. I have a bowl of water ready for you to see. And I have different objects. I was excited to find some flour in different sizes. I found some leaves in different sizes and maybe different colors even. I found another one on my way home, and I have rocks in different sizes. I got pine cones, and I got this big giant leaf, and I got some sticks. Okay, let's start. Usually the things that float, they are buoyant. Their buoyancy makes them float. And there are things that are dense and they are all their molecules are so attached to each other, they get heavier and they sink. They go to the bottom of the water. Let's see what happens. Let's first try the rocks. I have a small one and I have a medium one, and I have a large one, and I got a few little ones that are even smaller than this one. Do you see? Let's try it. Are you ready? Here goes one. Here goes two. I'm going to bring it closer so you can see. And here is, what about the medium one? Do you think that one would float or would it sink? Do you think it's heavier than water? What do you predict? Do you think it's heavier than water or is it lighter than water? Let's see. Ready? Remember, if it's heavier than water, it goes down to the bottom. It sinks. Ready, set, go. Whoa, there goes one. Here is the other one, sinking at the bottom. Next, let's try flowers. What do you think? Look how pretty this one is. All nice and orange. This one is made of a few different flowers. See? A few small ones make a giant flower. So anyway, here it goes. There goes one. Oh, look. It's standing on the top of the water. See? Again, let's try the big one now. Do you think this one is heavier than water? Do you think it floats or is it going to sink? Let's see. Oh, it's floating. It's floating like a ship. Okay, next I have a pine cone. Do you think the pine cone is heavier than water? Is it gonna sink or is it gonna float? Let's see. Goes in and oh look, it's kind of floating. It's not going down to the bottom but next to the rocks. It's floating on the top. Let's try another flower. This is a bigger flower. Do you think the size of the flower matters? This one is a little bigger. Let's see if this one floats. Here it goes. Do you see it? It's standing above on the top of the water too. Look, it's not sinking. It's floating like a boat. Look, like when we swim in the pool. Do you think a stick can float or would it sink? Let's try it. Can you see it go in? Ooh, that's also staying on the top. See? It's not sinking. It's not sinking. It's floating on the top of the water. Cool. Do you think if I use a giant leaf, would the size matter? Would it get heavier than water and sink? Or would it float? Let's try. I'm going to take out the stick so I can have room for the leaf. Ready? Look, this is also sinking. I'm going to push it down and see what happens. Go all the way down. Oh, look, it's coming back up. It's not staying down. See? It's still floating. cool. So this is lighter than water also. I'm gonna take that out so I can have room for my other stuff. Now, oh, I'm gonna take out the pine cone also, because I want to try something else. I thought maybe, what do you think of this flower? It's really big and it's really heavy. Do you think it's heavier than water and would sink? Or do you think it's gonna float? Let's see. It's pretty heavy. But look, it's still floating. It's not going where the rocks are. See, the rocks are down here at the bottom. The flower is still standing on the top. Pretty cool, huh? It's a lot of fun to find out what goes down and sink, and it's heavier than water, and what floats and it's buoyant and it stays on the top of the water. Pretty cool, huh? It was fun doing a project with you. Mwah.